chaos difficulty, so this is the hardest one. So right now we're playing on chaos mode. So hello guys, welcome to Star Ocean Second Story Remake.
The realm of infinite possibility. It has long inspired the dreams of billions. These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe. Though some of these dreams are nightmares. A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance, igniting the flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy. SD-342. The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia. SD-346. The captain of the Calnus and his second-in-command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke. They also were able to prevent the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth. Thanks to his achievements, my father was promoted to Admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38. I respected him more than anybody else in my life. I know that being a Federation officer is among the greatest accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe.
What do you mean babysit?
But I am my own man. I'm no puppet. I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
Babysit me, Michael.
How's it look? Any change from the pre-landing scans?
What are you doing here?
None of the wavelengths are showing any response. The field resembles a magnetic energy field somewhat, but its exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors. All right, let's try running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting. Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
I got a gun!
What's wrong? Nervous?
No, not exactly, sir.
Don't tell me you're already quaking in your boots, Claude. It's not the kind of behavior I expect from an ensign. You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, it might just save your life.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our database.
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then. What can this possibly be? Just why would anyone build something like this here?
We'll need to find a way into the dome first.
You're right. All crew, spread out and investigate the area. Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
Leukemia. I'm gonna regret this.
Dad? Admiral?
What is it, Claude? Did you find something?
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected. How does it look? Think you can figure it out?
Just give me a little more time and I should be able to. Got it. It's opened.
How's it look in there?
I don't see any sensors or security measures at the entrance. Beyond that, I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside. Don't be careless, Claude. Wait till we figure out what that thing is before you go near it.
Don't worry, it's nothing special. I'll be fine.
Stop! Don't go any closer! We still don't know what that device is capable of!
Get back here! Stay away from that thing, Claude! Claude!
How are we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared? Look, there's no danger at all.
Coordinates 214-368-97781. Opening gate.
What? What? No! Ah!
He's gone. Claude! Admiral, please don't. No, it's all my fault.
Dun 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 dun.
What happened?
What do you think happened? You teleported.
Oh, that's right. I was on Milokinia. And then that light swallowed me up. Where the hell am I? Dad! Where is everyone? Hey, I still have my communicator. It's no good. I can't get a signal. So where am I? Where did I get sent to? Well, I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I need to figure out where I am right away. From the looks of it, this place might be some underdeveloped planet. Where could I possibly be?
Where indeed?
There's someone there! Whoa! Look out! Behind you!
Huh?
I gotta help her. We
Time
can
to fight.
handle this.
Fire!
That was easier than I thought.
New Game Plus.
Good thing I made it in time. I shouldn't have used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careless? That probably violated the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact. But I had to do it. If I didn't pull the trigger, I couldn't...
Hold on.
But I had to do it to save that... But I had to... Girl. You all right? Oh, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
Not the nom-noms.
She ran away from me.
Oh, look it! Treasure! I got money! Another chest! Syrup! Oh, I totally forgot. I had some skills from this is New Game Plus, so
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
Scary, huh?
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Reyna. Reyna Lanford.
Oh, and, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but, where am I?
Underdevelopment Planet.
Are you a traveler?
Something like that, yeah.
Where are you from?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away.
Where is the Earth? That is a good question.
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
I suppose, yeah.
It must have been quite a long and difficult journey.
Welcome to a town.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Arlia.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is. Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
No, please, don't worry about it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you, so please.
I forgot how many characters you can recruit here. I think you the maximum you can recruit up to is 8. And, well, there are 8 slots, including yourself, so 7 available. Oh! See, this is New Game Plus, so I'm level 100. So it's like, I still get to keep my swords. All my weapons. Oh. This is all my New Game Plus armor stuff, so... So I've been doing a lot of grinding off stream, like, while on stream, off stream, doing a lot of things, and it's like, okay. So it's like, wow. So you have all this, like, all this stuff, and it's like... And you're like, what should I build, you know? So usually, it's like, well, technically no. Technically no. So if you look at the factors, some of the factors mean that you can't have too much of stuff. So if you look at the factors, it means like... See, 3 of the same factors. So if you remove this versus the feather, it means... It means you need 3 of the same factors, basically. So if you have breakup, then it's like, oh, so surprise ring and then all this. It basically means if you have 3 of the same. So it's like breakup, 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 and it's like, okay. But also at the same time, it's like, oh, you have all these other guns. But the combo links, basically, you can just say, hey, guess what? You do more of stuff. So with the base gun, it's like... I can show you a little more. So if you see, look at this. I have all this. Basically, I mean, it's like special arts, you can learn other stuff, but at the same time, it takes a while for it to, like, level up. So it's like, a lot of this stuff, you have to, like, level things up, and also at the same time, you want to make sure, like... Because in New Game Plus, you can grind yourself to level 200 something, and then do all this, but where's the fun in that? And this is a game of grind fest. So if you look, you don't know what your favorite food is. Like acoustic stance, wind sync, rhythm sense, those are talents, which means they increase the likelihood of stuff. So yeah. And if you look at this is the map. And if you look at the graphics in this game, if you play the original on the PS1 and compare it to the second story on the PSP, second evolution I believe, and then the other one, you'll notice the difference.
Here we are. Welcome to Arlia.
I haven't breathed air this clean in a long time.
What do you mean by clean air? Is there such a thing as dirty air?
Is there such a thing?
It's sure dirty where I come from, anyway.
Really? I don't think I would like that.
I don't think so either. This feels 1,000 times better.
What's it like to live in a
There's plenty of
clean...
clean air here, so breathe as much as you please.
What's it like to live in a clean population? Where there's no litter, no pollution, everything's fine and dandy. What's it like? Tell me.
I need to run back home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny. Would you mind maybe taking a walk around the village for a little while?
Sure, no problem.
I'll be right back.
So take a look.
It's probably not a good idea to get too involved with the locals. I better try to find a way back.
See, now you know where she lives.
Maybe the villagers will have something helpful to tell me.
So if you look at here, you can actually tell that the exclamation point is your destination. So it's your choice if you wanna... Basically, there's different dialogue for each character. So, usually sometimes in games like this, you want to explore a lot of things because you never know what you will find. Like that. Sometimes if you travel a lot, you'll find items like in dungeons and towns and everything else. It's how it is. And you were wondering how I am getting a lot of this other stuff. Basically, you can do a lot of other stuff. So for customization, you can like... So do you see the creation list? Basically, it means you can create different items, everything else, but also at the same time, it's like, are you sure you want to create it? Because look at this accessory and everything else, and look at this. So basically, it's like, you have all this other stuff you want to create. If you see the creation list, it basically means a chance to create something.
We can handle this.
I'll show you. It could be bad, it's 100% rate. Power Color Plus. So if you see here, it's not that powerful. But if you look at this, the more you create, the better it could be. Potentially. So,
We can handle
it's called customization. Sinclair. So if you look at this, why it's this color, it could mean something good or something bad.
We can handle this.
But now it's like, okay, what else can you create? Well, usually if you see the creation list, it means that it's a chance. So it's not a for sure thing,
We can handle
but you
this.
never know. Bird of the feather. So look at this. See all the item creation lists? Those are the chances of you creating specific items. So it's like,
We can handle this.
but I think there's an achievement on Steam where you create every item. So it's like, do I wanna? Do I want to? So it's usually, it's really hard to create weapons because the chances of getting a specific item
We can handle
is hard.
this.
And it's like the chances of making that item
We can handle
is
this.
hard.
We can handle this. We can handle this.
So it's like, see the success rate? The success rate means it could be a lot harder. So it's like, But still, I'm trying to create items where it's like, not too hard for me, but not too easy. See how the last one is like lit up? So it means like
We can handle this.
you still have more to go.
We can handle this.
Weird shield. So that means it's a bad item. Weird shields is not a good one.
We can
I always try to make sure in this playthrough, like, you're getting what you want,
We can handle
and it's like, okay. How do you get
We can handle
the
this.
number one slot? It's just basically just chance. So if you see the last one, this is 50%, it means it could fail.
We can handle this. We can handle this.
See, far cutter. So the higher the level the thing is, the chance.
We can handle this.
Searing sword. See? The more things it is,
We
the
can
harder it
handle
could be.
this.
Dual blade. Which means that's the lowest.
We can handle this.
Dual blade plus.
We can handle this.
There we go. The good sword. Silverance is actually a good sword. What I have is an Athena plus, so it's 1600, but still, this is a good weapon. So if you look at this, it means it increases to something bigger. But if you look at this, you don't know what these weapons are. So it's like, do I take a chance of doing this or this? So, but I'd rather take a chance of doing this. I'll show you. So the yellow thing here is a save point. But first, we already have blackberries, so blackberries actually do a lot of things here. It can heal your MP, which is your magic bar or your mana bar or whatever you want to call it. So it's like, okay. Right now this is New Game Plus, and we're doing Chaos Mode. Now, here's the thing. With customization, the Sylvanus is your best option. But it's like, why are these items here? So if you fail, you can always load up your screen and do it. Or sword. So look at this. It creates another Silverance, but it creates other options for other items.
We can handle this.
So it's like, what do you go for in this
We
case?
can handle this.
A Side Blade guarantees critical when attacking someone from behind. Not bad. But if you look at this, there's so many other weapons you can make here. So it's like, okay.
We can handle this.
Aurora Blade? I don't think I have this. It has a higher crit rate and hit rate, but this one says launch stars and this one is slide attack. See, look at Aurora Blade, Horse Sword, Meteorite. There's other weapons you can actually make. So it's like, basically you mix and match different weapons in this game, so it's like, but also at the same time, you don't want to create too much of a hassle. So it's like, But now it's like, what can I make? See, if you see the creation list, that means it's the items you can make. And depending on your level, you can only cook certain things. So it's like, what can I make using what I have? But see the success rate? The lower it is, the harder it is. So that's why his cookie's level 6. So it's like, okay. So if you use crafting materials, I'll show you something. Let's craft something. See? You make a lot of these, and alchemy means you turn the iron that you have in the top left consumable items to give you more. So for customization, basically means you can actually make more of this and then actually just create more. So it's like, okay. If you look at compounding skills, basically means you can make different items. Let's try it. You make different kinds of items, and it's like, okay. Basically, you just make different things. See how it just makes different items? Basically means that for this kind of game, mix and matching different recipes means like, oh, this is what creates what. And it's like, oh, okay. So you're just creating stuff that you can do.
We can handle this.
Revive. Smelling salt is a good item. The Vita is actually really good. So you're wondering, what is riding? Basically means you create these level ups where it +1 to certain stuff. Where it's like, oh, okay, that's what it is. But if you look at the crafting stuff, that's where things can get a little bit trickier. Because you don't know what items you're going to create. So we'll create 4 of these. Oh. See, look at Aryan Frenzy, Lunar. See, look at +200, but your head is super suckish. I'll show you. See, knockback is actually not that bad. Wonder where my item is. I know I made it. See, Rena might double the attack, but your weakness to all the other elements. You'll have super high attack, you're just going to get hit more often. So I'm looking for my item. The one that gives So oh, it's an earring, so this is only for like those who can wear earrings. So basically it's like appraisal is self-explanatory. Art is art. So look at, see? Most of the stuff you can do. So if you create this, it means you can create up to here and there. But if you go look at this, I own every support item. So there's no need for me to do something like that. But it will mean that I need to start leveling up some stuff now, because it's very important to like do all these other stuff. And it's like, okay.
We can handle this.
See, I'm creating every item possible because of what I'm doing. So it's like, okay. Let's just make a book.
We can handle this.
See? Now my knife is here. Food for soul. Level 7. That's the highest you can now go up to. So Potion of Trust means like something. That something will play later on. So it's like, okay. So you can see there's items here. See? Look at this. There you go. See? Look at this. So, I might not skip some scenes here because I think I showed you all the scenes before, but it really depends. So there you go.
So where is he right now?
Well, I told him to look around town for a bit.
Wait a minute, Reina.
Excuse me.
Ah, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
No, I was just walking around the village and I wound up here.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to be here.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. Mom, this is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
Oh my. So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Reina's mother. Just call me Westa. Reina said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
Oh, it wasn't anything special at all.
But of course it is. It would have been a disaster if you hadn't shown up when you did. I told this girl time and again to stay away from the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
Oh, Mom.
Reina, you should just be glad that you're okay.
No, put the arson away.
Anyways, Mr. Kenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'm done here, so how about I show you around the village?
Ah, yes, please. Thank you.
They will not like this
Alright,
on fire
see you later, Mom.
unless you're talking about Final Fantasy 2.
Okay, I got it.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
We'll see.
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be annoying sometimes.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe. You'd be amazed.
Meteor?
Well, shall we get going?
See? See? Reina is just temporarily right now. See? We're done here. Meteor! 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 I am amazed you're still alive. Wow. So we're just touring each place you just visited. So it's like, sure, why not? So you don't get... So this is a beginning portion of the game. So this is the beginning portion of the game where everything, it's a little bit slower. it's just an introduction to all these other stuff, to the two protagonists of the game. So yeah.
Mom, I'm back!
Hello. Reina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing up? What? Mom, what's all this food here for?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Oh yeah.
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
Actually, I
Hungry.
am, yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Thanks.
So,
Oh, Mom.
where did they store all this? So, anyways, I played this game many times, so it's okay. For a little backseating, but I will let you guys know that nothing's gonna be on fire anytime soon.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
Magpie!
I'm fine. I've got a cast
No,
iron stove.
no fire. No fire!
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be able to do something like that.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy. I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up. Feel free to rest up here for a bit, alright?
You're just
Sure,
like
that sounds good.
her son as well as Aggie, 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 Miragi, Miragi, Aggie,
Man,
Aggie.
I'm full.
And I'm like, no, Bafoo, Bafoo, Ma Bafoo, Bafoo.
She isn't too. I've got to find a way to get home. Reina's taking a while. Ah, hello, ma'am.
Oh,
How was the meal, Mr. Kenny? I didn't make too much, did I?
Oh, not at all. All of it was wonderful. Thanks for making it.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You're welcome. So you really liked it?
I really did.
Are you 100% sure?
I'm 100% sure about it.
Well, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't good enough for the hero.
sexual themes
Did
warning?
you just say
What?
Hero?
Ugh.
Mom, I'm back!
What do you mean, Mal? 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 Explain
Reina.
yourself?
No.
What's
Is
wrong,
it?
Mom? Why are you panicking like
What do you mean
that?
sexy? Wait, what do you mean?
No, it's just that I've...
Wait, is it?
Calm down, Mom. Tell me what's wrong.
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Look, what's going on here?
Please be calm, everyone. It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
This must be Claude C. Kenny then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly serve this village as its mayor.
Good to meet you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reina's life in the sacred forest.
Oh, not at all,
He
sir.
used the safe word.
Speaking of which, Reina has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
Oh, well, it's
Excuse
hardly
me?
worth calling a journey.
Is this
really.
true, Magpie? Have you been laundering money in this
So
chat?
tell me, where is your
Do I
destination?
have to time
The
you
Kingdom
out?
of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Well, I,
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also
I don't
yet
believe
unknown.
this. No
what
one.
are you trying to say, sir?
God.
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie. You are far from an ordinary traveler.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
What? Listen, what would possibly make you think that I...
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world.
It's
It has
on.
been told in our history
If you look, it's on
that when the
auto.
people have
So I
expelled
don't need to press
suffering under
buttons.
the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all. Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
Magpie.
What are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I
Hey.
think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some kind of mistake.
How can you say that?
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
We're not talking about something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain.
Sorry, guys.
It all began 3 months ago. On another continent,
I will give Mal power if you choose to abuse it, Magpie. That way, you two will be side by side, and I will have Mal train you on how to be a better Magpie.
northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory. At first, people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event. But before long, a cataclysm took place.
I mean, no, not that long.
Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El.
Maybe I should be more specific with my
There
words.
has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other.
I see. I trust you.
The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe, a stone of pure demonic evil. No matter how you look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world. And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos, then we believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
But I'm just a...
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
If you are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
I don't know how to explain it, and even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Very well. If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
The H word.
How can this be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not in the first place.
Mal's my hero.
I'm sorry about this. Reina!
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed. I'm sure she will be over it soon enough.
I wish I can turn off ads.
Reina.
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny. Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others. I am, of course, referring to the Sword of Light, but if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general as well. As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the Sorcery Globe landed. People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why people like Reina were holding out so much hope for you.
So, if I hold up hope for...
So I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please, that would be easier for everyone.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
Then, on that note, Mr. Kenny, what's your next order of business?
I wish I knew. I thought maybe I would try to find something that'll get me back home, but...
In that case, why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Oh, I couldn't impose like that.
Not at all. If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
Well, in that case, I will accept your offer then.
Did you sleep well?
Yes, very. Thank you.
The mayor will see you downstairs.
Good morning, Mayor.
Ah, you're finally up.
Yes, I needed a good night's sleep.
Superb, superb. By the way, Mr. Kenny, if you can't find what you're looking for here in Alia, you might want to try visiting the town of Salva to the north. Salva's a mining town where you can find people from all across the continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
All right, thanks for the tip.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and one more thing. Your sword of light will probably attract too much attention. So please, make use of this sword instead. Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use the upstairs
Thank you,
bed
Mao Mao.
anytime you like, day or night.
I got a sword.
Thank you very much.
I wish you the best of luck.
I wonder if she's okay. Right, that's until the world map series. Oh, look.
Reyna.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
Morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene like that.
Aww.
It's all right. I mean, I know I must look really out of place to you all. Now that I know the whole story, it's pretty easy to see how everyone came to that conclusion.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about how the hero would appear in our time of greatest need and save our way of life. And, I mean, a lot of people are desperately in need right now, aren't they? All around the world. Having you show up just like the stories at a time like this, I just thought you had to be the one.
That makes sense.
I mean, I wasn't sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
Aww.
I still want to apologize, though. I really wish there's something I could do.
You don't have to worry about it. I hope you can get back to your home soon.
Reyna.
I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I stayed here alone for a little while?
No. Welcome to Salva. Treasure! Portrait B. That's just JRPG logic. Definitely is, to be honest. Just using a sword. But wait a minute. Wait. But in Star Ocean, in Star Ocean, technically you can be the other protagonist that doesn't use a sword. By technicality. I said technicality. And to be honest, depending on the story, it's also like dependent. Do I want to steal from people? This is New Game Plus, so it's like, do I really want to steal? Then that's just being a meanie, like you steal from other people. But stealing is wrong. Unless it has good items, you know, you never know. Technically, not. Yes. You're technically...
Well, shoot. This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
Yes. But they have different playstyles. It depends on your playstyle, though. Dang, some of them don't carry. No. Fast travel. Gotta love it.
What's everyone out here for?
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Rain is in trouble.
In trouble?
Reyna, what happened to her?
Mr. Kenny, do you know about the son of the mayor from the next town over?
Yes, a little.
Then I'll cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Reyna away by force.
Taken her away? Where?
I'm afraid to say this, but I believe he took her back to his mansion. He's one of Reyna's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
What
Oh,
are you
no.
standing here for? We've got to help her.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple. Alan's the son of the mayor. He's one of the most powerful people in his hometown.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a thing is much greater than zero.
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he could find. His gang all look tremendously tough. If we tried to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
But still!
Something like this has never happened before. I'm at a loss as to what we could possibly do.
Oh, Reyna. My Reyna.
Then I'll go save her. Since I'm not from this village, my actions shouldn't have any effect on the rest of you. I'm just a random nobody who decided that Reyna could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
I can and I will. I have my sword of light, remember? Damn it, it's locked! Guess I'm blasting my way through. Sweet!
You will have integral body and imperfect
Crap,
soul.
my phase gun's almost out of energy. I'll need to lay off it for a while, but there's no turning back now.
Whoa! What was that?
The Sword of Light!
What's that? This is Reyna's hairpin. What's it doing in here?
Oh, the theme! I thought it was like a ability he has.
That could only mean one thing.
That could only mean one thing, that she's somewhere here. But in this game, the exclamation point at the bottom right seems like it's super useful for newcomers. Because I played the original, there was no exclamation points, there is no like mini-map, there's no like a lot of other stuff if you played the original. So it's like, I see.
Are you okay? Who did this to you?
Who are you? Hurry! He kidnapped Reyna!
I see.
I'm Reyna's friend. Is she down this way?
Reyna's been taken away, deep inside the Salva mines. Alan paid me to build this bizarre altar for him. I think he's set on taking her there. I tried to stop him, but he overpowered me.
So he's inside there?
And he has
Right.
Godzilla
Be careful.
creepypastas.
Alright, wait here, okay? I'll come back for you once I find Reyna.
Sorry that I can't.
Reyna!
Let's see how much I can one-shot this.
Close enough. So you're out. Let Reyna go. Do you have...
If you'll excuse me, sir, we are in the middle of a holy ceremony. In just a moment, we will be together as one. I would appreciate it if you would show some respect. Now then, my Reyna.
No! Mr. Kenny, help me!
Stop it! This isn't anything holy! You can't force someone into marriage like this!
Force? I think you're a tad mistaken here. We are in love with each other. Love with each other. Love!
Alan?
Love with...
Okay, so if you guys don't know, I played this before when it first came out, within the next few weeks or something. They didn't have Alan's artwork until in a Facebook post they added all these other secondary characters in a sense, or NPCs, where they gave them scenes like artwork and all that.
Oh no!
Mr. Kenny!
Damn it! Look out! We can handle this.
Here goes!
How much damage would it be if I do... Go, Reina! Okay, Reina, you can just do it for me.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Yeah, having Star Flare is like... I think that's I think that's our most powerful spell, I guess.
Yeah.
Just let her use Star
What happened to
Flare.
this guy, Reyna?
I don't know. Ever since he came to Arlia, it's like he was possessed by something.
But people don't just turn into this kind of monster. What's going on here?
Alan, you were such a good person, too.
That's what it looks like. Shenanigans in New Game Plus
Why
on
did this
Chaos
have to
mode.
happen?
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Alan!
He's still breathing.
Where am I? Huh? Reyna, why are you here?
Alan! You're back!
What do you mean? Oh, my head's spinning. I feel like I've been stuck in a dream for days.
I guess that stone was what caused all this trouble. Once it's gone, that was enough to turn him back to normal.
What?
I'm so happy for you.
Ooh.
Let's go back to the mansion. We can figure everything out over there.
I did all of that?
Yes, you did, I'm afraid. It was a terrible experience.
My goodness.
I can't remember a thing. You're telling me I had Bosman build that altar for me?
Yep, it was about 2 weeks ago that you sent me the order. Now that I think about it, that was around the time I started to notice you acting strangely. Like you were in your own little world or something.
It must have been that stone. Whatever power that stone's emitting was enough to mentally transform you.
Stone.
I think you're right about that. The first time I saw that stone, it was like something swelled up inside my head. I felt like I could literally do no wrong. That I was right, and everyone else was to do my bidding. I don't remember much after that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what it felt like at that single moment.
Alan.
Aww.
Reina, I'm sorry. I know I was unconscious during that time, but I feel terrible for doing those things to you.
Don't feel bad, Alan. Besides, you're back to normal, and I know the real Alan would never do anything like that.
Aww.
Thank you.
We better hurry back to Arlia. Your mom's worried about you, Reina.
Yeah.
I need to go explain what happened to everyone in Salva. Hopefully they'll be understanding.
Will they though? Will they?
Reina!
Well, looks like we owe you our thanks once again. You saved Reina's life not once, but twice now.
Oh, no. I hardly did anything worth thanking me for.
So is that what started this whole little episode? That little stone he found in the Salva mines?
That's the only explanation I can think of. When the stone shattered, Alan snapped back to normal.
Aww.
First you go mad, then you transform into a monster. That stone almost reminds me of the sorcery globe.
Yes, it does seem to be that way. Perhaps the two are related somehow.
The sorcery globe.
That's just something that popped into my mind anyway.
It sounds like the town of Salva is in an uproar right now. As if Alan didn't cause enough chaos, rumors about the hero have made it over there as well.
I'm sorry. I know you had warned me about that.
Do not take that as a criticism. It was unavoidable with your mind focused upon saving Reina's life. Still, the story has spread too far now. Hiding it any longer will prove to be very impractical.
Ooh.
Would you mind investigating the sorcery globe for us, Mr. Kenny?
Investigating? Oh my gosh. Investigating is so much fun.
I
Wow.
know this is an
I don't know what else to
selfish
say.
request, but
I
frankly,
must become the hero.
I cannot think of anyone more
True.
fitting for the task. I as well believe Alan's fit of madness has something to do with the sorcery globe. If you could save him, then perhaps you could do yet more for us.
Mr. Kenny?
The sorcery globe. As of now, the sorcery globe seems to be the only thing on this planet that has any connection to outer space. I don't have anything else that's even close to a lead right now.
The signer has 127k HP. Pretty much.
Knowing what I know now, it's hard to think of the sorcery globe as just a normal meteorite. Finding more about it could prove to be more valuable than I thought. All right, I'll do it.
You'll do it?
You will?
But first, let me just remind you that I'm not the hero. Saving the world is just way beyond me, I'm afraid. But I think the sorcery globe might provide some useful information for my own personal reasons. If I can help everyone else in the process, then I figure it'd be worthwhile, you know?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kenny. We will help
Yay!
you out as best we can.
Thank you, but I'm not making any promises.
What kind of
Could you take
promise?
me with you, Mr. Kenny?
What?
Reina?
You heard what the mayor just said. I want to help out as best I can.
But Reina, it's going to be dangerous.
I fully understand that, but I just know I will be of some help to you along the way. You don't know very much about this land, do you, Mr. Kenny? So you're gonna need some kind of guide in your travels. I could at least provide you with that, right?
I suppose so, yes, but... Come on, Mayor. Help me out here.
That's right, Mr. Kenny. Why don't you take her along if that's what she wants?
Hey, we seen her battle, okay? She used Star Flare.
Mayor.
I'm sure she'll be a tremendous asset on the road. Please.
I'm
think
joking.
it over, son.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, I got it. But get your mom's permission first, Reina. I'm not gonna let you come with me unless she gives the green light.
Yeah, I know.
In that case, you should probably head for Cross first. That's a pretty large town, so I'm sure you'll find some leads there.
Cross.
Take care on your way home, Reina. It's starting to get chilly, so don't catch cold now.
Oh, I'll be all right.
It's just
My
5 minutes
house is right
away.
over there, you know. I'm not being a burden on you, am I? I know I kind of forced you into this.
No, of course not.
Listen,
Yes?
Oh, Reina, are you still here? I thought you'd be back home by now.
Have a good night.
What's the matter with her? Oh, well, I can't have myself catch a cold out here. Back inside for me. And for you, too.
Yes, sir.
Bed?
Sure.
You know, when that girl volunteered to go with you, there was a part of me that knew she'd do exactly what she did.
Why is that?
Why exactly?
Reina helped heal Alan's injuries, didn't she?
Yeah.
That healing power she has, nobody else in the village has it.
How do you mean?
I thought it was what do you
Allow
mean?
me to be frank. Reina is not Wester's real daughter. Wester found her inside the sacred forest. Reina was only 2 years old then.
2 years old. So...
Even I was genuinely surprised when Wester showed up with a toddler in tow.
Okay, the question was, what was Westa doing at the Sacred Forest at that time? Why?
When Wester told everyone she'd raised the child as her own, nobody raised so much as a single objection. I suppose they felt sympathy for the couple, as they had never been blessed with a child of their own.
Does Reina know about this?
No, she hasn't been told. I thought it was still too early. She could already say her own name when we found her, so we know for a fact that Reina is her real name. Other than that, we have no idea where she came from, nor the reason she possesses the healing power that she has. In other words, everything about her is a total mystery to us.
You don't have any clue at all?
Her only possession was the pendant around her neck. But that does not give any insight about her past. There isn't anything aside from that.
I had no idea.
Look how late it is. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I've already prepared the bed upstairs for you, so please. Please, take good care of Reyna for me.
I promise, I will. Reyna. That's odd. It sounds like something's hitting the window. Is it coming from the balcony? Reyna? What's wrong?
I want to talk to you. Can you come down for a moment?
I'll be right there.
Thanks.
So, why can't you just jump off the balcony and just slide down the roof like parkour, you know?
Huh? Where did the mayor go?
I think I know where.
Reyna?
Aww.
So, what did you want to talk about at this hour?
Well, I told my mother I'm going, and, she was pretty surprised.
I would think so. Did she say no?
She didn't say anything, but then the mayor came by.
So that's where the mayor went.
Oh.
Listen, Mr. Kenny, there's a reason why I want to come along with you.
A reason? What do you mean?
My mom, she's not my real mother.
Ah.
I don't think either of them realize I know, but I overheard them discussing it a long time ago.
Father, what am I supposed to do?
Please, keep your voice down. We wouldn't want Reyna to hear us.
That girl's passed out on her bed, now that she's finally had enough of crying for her dead father.
Westa.
I am sure this is just as much a shock for you as it is for her. But you are her mother. You need to stay calm for her sake.
Stay calm? How am I supposed to stay calm? My husband is dead.
Westa.
Without him, what am I going to do? I still haven't told her yet. Now that he's gone, I'll have to tell her all by myself. Can you imagine having to tell your daughter that she's not your real child? I knew I should have thrown away that damn pendant. Why didn't I get rid of the last connection to her real parents? She would have been mine, my real daughter.
Grieving parents will say the darnish of truths. But still.
So you want to search for your real mother?
I don't know. I don't have anything to go on besides this pendant. But the fact that whoever gave birth to me cared enough to give me this pendant, I think she must have loved me, at the very least.
What about the mom you have now? Westa's the one that raised you. I can tell she has a lot of love and affection for you. What about her feelings?
I love her. She's the only mother I have.
So why all this then?
I want to know what I really am. Where was I born? Why was I in the sacred forest? Where did this power of mine come from? But more than anything else, I want to know what happened to the woman who gave birth to me. I'm not going with you because I want to leave my village. I'm going because one day, I will come back here again. It's getting late. I'm sorry I brought all this up.
No, it's...
Good night.
take care of Reyna for us, Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Be careful out on the road.
Of course. I'll be fine as long as Mr. Kenny is with me.
I suppose so.
Reyna.
Don't worry, Mom. I promise I'll be back soon. Saying goodbye like this makes it all the better when I say hello again, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Come back soon. Thanks, Lucien. Remember to be a good boy, all right? Okay.
Go on now. Wouldn't want to keep Mr. Kenny any longer than we have to.
I mean, I have all the time in the world
You'd
to
want to
fish.
reserve enough time for the trip to Cross, no? It's best if you set off as soon as you can.
So the first thing to do is visit the King of Cross at the castle, right?
That's correct. He will certainly welcome you once you show him my letter of introduction. You'll be able to gather the latest information on what's going on from him.
Oh, definitely. I know the king pretty well myself.
Let's go then, Reyna.
See you later, Mom.
Take care, Reyna.
Best of luck to you, Mr. Kenny.
Thank you, sir.
Tiny fountain around the pillars. Okay. So the sorcery knuckles is all I have for her. So it's like, okay, this is all I can give her. It's like... So she's a spellcaster, so it's like, I need to do something where things are not that much, but Berserker varies range by 50% though, but still. But still, look at this. I can technically make people like but still, I feel like if you get like more hammer charms, the game gets a little easier. She's already good with some spellcasting stuff, but I increased most of my spellcaster speed after sometimes their speed, but also their effectiveness of magic stuff, because they need all the help they can get. Oh. So all the Reyna's skills are good, because why not? But BP? Jesus.
Oh, you scared me, Mr. Kenny. How long have you been there?
I just came in.
Oh, I see.
What are you up to?
I was just reflecting back on the past a little.
This one?
What were you like when you were a kid, Reina?
Well, I was a pretty quiet child and very polite. I always did what my parents told me to do. What? Don't you believe me, Mr. Kenny?
It's just a little hard to swallow is all.
Well, I'm sorry if you don't believe me, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, I guess I chose the right option to make her hate me.
Didn't like that.
Yep, there we go. Now it's not full. I'm trying to get her to hate me as much as I can. See, she has almost rhythm sense too. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Reina?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about my father.
I have to hand it to you, Reina. Losing your father must have been terrible, but you've been dealing with it so calmly.
Oh, not at all. I cried all the time back when it happened. What's your father like, Mr. Kenny?
My father? He's a great man, respected by everyone who knows him.
Wow, I'm jealous. He sounds wonderful. You must be really proud of him, Mr. Kenny.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Maybe...
Admiral, we've entered orbit around planet Milokenia.
All right. Give me a surface scan.
This is an M-sized planet. Breathable E-type atmosphere. Looks like it's got a lot of ore deposits, especially chromium. I'm detecting life forms, but no evidence of sentient life.
Ooh.
The usual then. I'll add the data to our star map.
Wait a minute, Admiral. There's a point on the surface that's turning up dark in the scan.
What do you mean?
There's an energy field present.
But
why would there be one here? Do we know anything about this field?
Checking our database.
No matches found. All right, we'll have to land on Milokenia and check it out ourselves. Get us down as quickly as possible. Ensign Kenny, I'm appointing you to the landing party.
If I may, Admiral, my duty is to assist you at your command post, not to explore unknown planets.
I'm going down to Milokenia too, Ensign. You're coming with me.
Admiral, what if something happens to you down on the surface?
We're here to discover the unknown, to unlock the secrets of the universe. Who could ask for anything more? I'm just an old man who's too decrepit for the battlefield. Are you trying to deny me the last bit of fun I can have in my life?
But sir... Never mind. Understood, Admiral.
Kurtzman, you take the bridge.
Be careful down there, sir.
Right, let's get moving.
Oh, this is the only time where you can actually steal stuff. Hmm. Don't I already have a word processor? Oh, friendship level has changed. Oops.
So tell me, what logical reason is there for Claude to be in the landing party?
Beats me. Probably dear old dad trying to prop up his son's service record.
Ah, too bad we all couldn't be the Admiral's son, right?
Well, nothing we can really do about it. Even someone like Admiral Ronix J. Kenny can't help but spoil the kid a little.
Talking stuff behind my back.
Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
Items. The free fight basically means a lot of EXP. It's just a little thingy here, you know?
The trip took a lot longer than I thought.
There's nobody around.
Oh no.
The castle looks like it's locked up too.
Let's stay at the inn for the night. We can visit the castle tomorrow.
Why, it's Reyna! You've been quite a stranger lately.
Stranger?
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Oh, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
On the house? On the house?
That's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special
Aww.
night.
That's so
I
sweet.
told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
I see.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Reyna for me, all right?
Yes, of course. By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney.
Aww.
It just makes me feel weird when I call you Reina.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
Good night, Reina.
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
What is she implying? Give me that shortcake.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. He had 3 eyes.
Yeah, but Reina was next to you. So how come she didn't comment, huh? I didn't think nothing. I need to get more items because... Oh, 50%. Well, oops. Yeah, our relationship is going downhill from here. Way downhill. Ooh, wait. Food items. The more you steal, the more that your party members will hate you. Do you think they're gonna like me even more since I accidentally like... Oh... Three private actions. Huh? Thanks for the harmonica. Now let me pick some of your stuff. No.
What's up, Reina?
Oh, Claude. I was just checking out some of the accessories they have here.
Anything nice?
Yeah, a few things. Like that emerald pendant. Don't you think it's pretty?
Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful.
I didn't know you were into jewelry, Claude.
Oh, well,
I'm impressed.
is it really that weird for guys to like stuff like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant by that. I'm gonna stick around here for a while.
Yep. Yep. She hates me even more. Why am I doing this? I have no freaking clue. Yo. Yo. I like how, okay, when the demo came out for this game, I actually played the demo and leveled myself up to the highest I can be. And then continue onwards from there. The game itself is like super there.
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. Thank you. We're in, Claude.
Congratulations, you're in. Now give me this. I know stealing is wrong, but if they have good rare items, don't mind if I take a peek, you know? Because in the original game, this place is big. And in the beginning portions of this game, looking up every treasure it's possible, and it's like, oh my god, yeah. Things you're telling me because this exclamation point says I had to go this way. She's gonna start hating me forever, isn't she? Thank you for your items. Hee hee. So after this, once I get to the cave, I'm gonna be doing stuff.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Just remember to be careful.
Pardon me.
Pardon me, y'all. Around.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
Ah, it's you, Reyna. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I can hardly recognize you. You've grown to be even more beautiful than what I've heard from Regis.
I'm glad to see you in good spirits, sire.
Oh, there's no need for formalities, Reyna. What can I do for you today?
Yes, sire. We have begun to conduct an investigation into the sorcery globe. As part of that, we were wondering if Your Majesty could give us whatever information on the globe and its properties that you currently possess.
Heavens, you're the one conducting this investigation?
Yes, sire, and we are treating the job with as much resolve and determination as it deserves.
Well, if that be the case, then it wouldn't do to hold anything back from you. I don't need to remind you of all the earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that have occurred worldwide lately. However, the exact cause of this activity remains a total mystery even to us.
Have you given any thought to the idea that the sorcery globe is behind all this?
Well, without some kind of evidence to back up that theory, it is difficult to be 100% sure about anything. I hear that people and monsters are fighting a pitched struggle in El Kingdom territory at present. Unfortunately, few details have been given on the scope of the battle or the number of casualties incurred as a result.
Are there any ships right now that can take us to El?
There are, but they have been strictly regulated. Wild rumors have a way of spreading quickly during wartime. I am afraid we know very little about the machinations of the sorcery globe ourselves. Or rather, it would be more accurate to say we know nothing at all.
Haven't you sent a team to investigate?
I have, but unfortunately, any hope for their return seems to have perished at the... To sum up the current situation, despite all our best efforts, we have failed to obtain even a trace of information about the sorcery globe.
I see.
That's why we've decided to enlist the help of any willing adventurers in the area.
That explains all of the adventurers we saw in town.
I hardly need to remind you, Reyna, that your investigation into the sorcery globe is an extremely dangerous endeavor. If it were up to me, I would sincerely suggest that you call off this investigation.
Don't worry, I'll be all right. I have Mr. Kenny on my side here.
Oh, so you have that much faith in his strength. In any case, it looks like you could do with some better equipment.
Better equipment? Are you saying I'm ill-prepared?
Here, His Majesty has granted you a travel permit, along with a small parting gift.
But Your Majesty!
Please, take it. It's a perfectly fitting payment for helping us root out the cause of this cataclysm.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty.
If you're traveling to the El Kingdom, the interim transport ship departing from Kurik would be best.
We appreciate your generous support, Your Majesty. I hardly even opened my mouth.
It's not just you. Even I felt like I had butterflies in my stomach.
What is the meaning of this? I believe I procured this fair and square.
What the hell are you talking about, lady? You practically stole it from me!
Stole? Exactly when did I partake in something anywhere even close to stealing?
Enough of your crap! Hand it over or you're dead!
Wait a minute. I can't just let this go on.
Claude?
Hmm?
Who the hell's this?
Hey, you! That's no way to speak to a lady, you know.
What was that?
Let's be a little more civilized here, all right?
Are you talking to me, kid?
If I recall correctly, you were gonna fight me, not this little boy.
What? I'll kill you, you little...
If you want to pick a fight, you'd best choose your opponents more carefully. Not that I'm particularly enthralled with getting in a fight over something I didn't do.
You're gonna pay for this!
Hopefully that taught him something. I must thank you, my boy. You were quite the courageous one.
Boy?
Your bravery has struck a chord inside of me. Truly brilliant.
It was nothing.
You're blushing, Claude.
By the way, are you the couple who had an audience with the king earlier?
How'd you know that?
I just happened to be on a tour of the castle at the time, and I overheard some guards gossiping about two people who got special permission to jump ahead in the king's schedule.
And you realized that was us?
I wondered what made that pair so special, so I sneaked into the throne room to find out for myself.
That's impressive.
I have some information that I believe you will appreciate. Without going into too many details, I just happened to get my hands on this map from an auction that I attended not long ago. Supposedly, this map shows the way to an ancient treasure hidden inside a certain cave. Would you be interested in joining me as I explore the cave?
We really don't have time to go treasure hunting right now.
Oh? Are you sure? You might uncover a hint or two related to your own goal. Well, would you like to come along?
An ancient treasure. Maybe it'll provide me with some leads. Sounds like fun. I'll take the offer.
Ah, I knew you'd come around. My name is Celine Jules. I'm a treasure hunting enthusiast. Now then, let me show you the map one more time. See this? First, we'll set off for the Cross Cave, which lies east of Cross.
Cross Cave? You mean that natural cave? Everyone knows that place.
Indeed.
I would have thought that anything worth excavating in there was long gone by now.
Well, supposedly this map just recently came to light for the first time.
Wow.
Right. Let's make sure we have all the equipment we need before we depart.
I could get used to having you two around.
I'm not feeling very good about this.
Did you say
Me? No. Let's go.
Look at this. I had to do this so many times. I know she's a guest, but... Huh. Huh. I can't do anything for equipment because this is all set and done. Unless she really joins your party. Am I really gonna steal something from a dog? Ooh. Timed private action. We are gonna listen to every private action we can. Hmm. 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 At least now my friendship is okay-ish.
Oh, Claude. Are you done looking around the village?
Yeah, more or less. I've been here before, so.
A rather pleasant little place, isn't it? Perfect for getting away from the crowds of the city.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, by the way, there's something I want you to have, Claude.
What is it?
Just a good luck charm. Something that you need far more than I do.
Oh, are you sure I can have this? It looks pretty expensive.
Expensive?
Please take it. I found it on a treasure hunting expedition a little while ago. I can sense that it holds some kind of symbological force. It was worn by someone who looked like a swordsman. I thought it would be more fitting for you to have it.
What kind of person was this? The man who used to wear it?
I couldn't tell you, really. He was already a skeleton when I discovered him.
Thanks, Celine. I'm glad you thought about me.
You'll make me blush if you put it that way.
Oh?
I wonder if this is what having a kid brother is like.
A kid brother?
Hmm. Oh no, look at this.
That's one for us.
For you.
Don't underestimate them.
Oh, enemies.
Southern Air Slash! They were just way too weak.
We can do this.
Here goes.
Got you.
Thundercloud! Nice job, everyone! So we have 3 party members, so the thing is, we won't get any more party members till way later in the story. So it's gonna be super later, so I'm like, do I recruit those characters? Cause then I'll be able to have 6 open slots. The 2 people I want to recruit for sure is this character, that'll mean 3. I think I know who to...
Bingo! Here it is.
This is it?
What is that thing?
some kind of ancient text. Not that I can read it or anything.
How sad. This is beyond my deciphering ability. I guess we have no choice but to take this back to my home and consult with the Elder.
Well, that or find a linguist. Otherwise, we've hit a dead end.
Very true.
Okay guys, we're gonna stop here. Because right now I gotta do some stuff.